Oh, oh my god, that's probably the worst intro I've done so far. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to Sparking Zero. Today we're doing Daima Goku. I'm throwing off track now because my voice cracks so bad, man. um, but yeah, we're doing Daima Mini Goku. That also means Daima Super Saiyan 4 Mini. A lot of keywords I know, but trust me, it's a lot for me as well. So I'll just call him Daima Mini. This guy launched that rule, by the way. But yeah, we're Daima Super Saiyan, I should say, at least in this instance. Pretty solid character. But here we transform into Super Saiyan 4. What I will do, because this transformation is so long, I will probably pause. I'll probably cut until, you know, the transformation finishes. It is such a long transformation that if I watch it all the way through in all the replays, I'm just gonna, you know, the video's gonna be like 20 minutes long. But yeah, shout out this guy, by the way. Very cool player. Oh yeah, he knows his stuff, look. He knows his stuff. He knows you have to sidestep that if you want to dodge that. I fell for it again to see if he'd do it again, but like, I wanted to... Part of my playstyle is experimentation. Also, this guy just looks like... I was not expecting that. I land a revenge counter. Yeah, this guy knew what he's doing. It's just, with a bit of like tweaking, like a bit of with a bit of practice, I think this guy would be really good at the game. Like super good. Like a unstoppable monster. He has a little bit of also, I'm not talking about Super Saiyan 4, I'm talking about the guy I'm playing against. He's really good, he just needs practice. Well yeah, that's match number 1 to us. Alright, we went against the Super Saiyan Trunks. Not exactly common, but not uncommon. He's like that weird grey area where you see him, not a lot, but you do see him quite a bit. And the reason why you see him a lot is because sword characters in this game are very difficult to super counter. And the fact they just do a lot of damage, they attack quick, they're just overall very good characters. And a lot of people do sleep on them. But when people use them... Also, I'm pretty sure Trunks' sword, specifically, has an exploit where you can't vanish his heavy smashing time. I think. Don't quote me on that. Right, there we go. Cut the transformation. So yeah. Let's talk about Mini Super Saiyan 4. We talked a little bit about Super Saiyan. Let's talk about Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 Mini. When you oh, nice. When he transforms, because of the transformation boost feature, he actually benefits a lot from transforming. Not really sure what this guy's plan was. Best his landing goes 1. That gives us some easy damage. Yeah, but this guy was hyper aggressive. Look at the damage! Insane amounts of damage. And this is just Super Saiyan Trunks. Another super revenge counter perception. Would he do it again, though? Is my question. He did not. I think we actually get him with Wild Sense. Yeah, we do. He ran it back for round 2. Let's see how this goes. I actually don't remember. But yeah, one of my favourite things to do in this game, super perceptions. Like, basically when you use perception against revenge counters, it's such a cool little cinematic moment that all characters, well, not all characters, a handful of characters can do. I'm so glad they fixed this, by the way. If you don't know, that rush attack had really, like, mismatched or mistimed sound design. but they fixed it so it's a little bit easier to understand and convey, which I think people should have noticed, but no one talked about it. So, because guess what, Diamond DLC Pack 1 was kind of ass. Let's be honest. The No Tamagami 3, which was like, you know, the big fucking enemy that Diamond Goku went against in the first half of the series, because, you know, that was Goku's big fight, like big climactic fight. Also, look at this situation. No health. Yeah, even Goku's like, how am I supposed to win this one? It's like, I don't know, Goku. We're kind of fucked here. I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. But no, like, through sheer determination and willpower, we got this. Come on, Goku. He could have revenge. Like, can he revenge counter? For some reason, he let me get high tension. Oh, actually, no. It's because after image. Right. Because Wild Sense doesn't automatically... Well, Wild Sense... Because Wild Sense automatically counters for you. After image doesn't. So it allows you to use super attacks or ultimate attacks directly afterwards. Which is nice. We're up against one of my least favourite characters to go against, and that's a potential unleashed Gohan. Either from Superhero or base game. I really do not like going against Ultimate Gohan. To be fair to this guy though, he didn't turn to Beast. Which, if you know me, and if you know my old Spark of Zero videos, I am sick and tired to death of seeing that transformation. He was everywhere. It was actually unbearable to sit for that transformation every single time I saw a Gohan. Yeah, really struggling with super counters. Even still, I'm still trying to understand how to do them consistently. Because I feel like once I master how to do super counters consistently, I'll be on a much easier time actually being able to play. Yeah, somehow that lands. Also, shout out to how destructible this stage is. I love it. It's so nice. Clash here. We lose that. I think we lose this clash. We do, yeah. Oh my god, you see how many times you've vanished? That was insane. But yeah, no, I don't transform every single time. He revenge countered. That's the ultimate. He somehow missed that. I think that's still horseshit. And we missed that. That's also horseshit. There's so much happening as horseshit. Yeah, Wild Sense after image. I think after image is honestly superior.
You did pretty good out there. But at the end of the day, I'm still the winner.
Okay. Next up is Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Very common character, unfortunately. It's always Goku. And what typically tends to happen is they all pick Super Saiyan 2 purely so they can transform into Super Saiyan 3 and get the transformation boost, which, fair enough. I'm doing the exact same thing with Daima, picking Super Saiyan just to go to 4. But honestly, I would have picked Super Saiyan and go to Super Saiyan 2. I feel like that's the better play. But yeah, we transform the right way here. Yeah, cut that out for you. Also, remember, when you charge underwater, it's significantly slower. You really do not want to be in the water. Unless you're an android, and it doesn't matter to you. But if you want Ki, and you're like literally anyone else in the game, you really want to be out of the water. This is instant transmission, by the way. Also, there's the, Also, he burned all of his meter for that. Look, you can see it recovering. So I was like, you know what, I might as well go high tension. He percepted. I think we get this. We do, the ultimate. And once again, this guy wanted to rematch. So we run it back. Again, very, very eager to press that B button. I think that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to just sit there and press the B button, because it doesn't work if it's coming from the back. Because if you're getting shot at from the back, and again hitting the backside, then no matter what, it's not going to work if you just do it from the front. But yeah. Also, Vanish Roar. Vanish Roar. The guy's quite good. Like, with a bit of practice, I reckon he'll be really good. Like, he knows his stuff. Again, I don't want to act like I'm like some superior master jutsu at this game. Like, I just see people playing and I'm like, okay, this guy could be really good with the right amount of time. Like, the instant transmission into the rush super play is really clever. I really fuck with that play. Also, the failed pro, unfortunately. Somehow he doesn't get that. I think that's bullshit, I didn't get that. Instant transmission. We went with the roll super, because he was going to try and percept us. And he wanted to run it back for the third time. This dude. He didn't percept this time. He kind of just was like, wait. At first I thought he was AFK, but then he vanished. I was like, okay, yeah, he's there. Okay, that was... Somehow that hit me, but we take those. Not really sure what the plan was there. But yeah, Daima Goku, overall, I love him. He's very fun. Personally, one of my favourite DLC characters, Super Saiyan 4 at least. I like Super Saiyan, but I think Super Saiyan 4 is just more flexible in terms of my playstyle. Like, he has a beam for range. He has a rush super. His ultimate's a rush super, but it's actually quite quick, so... But yeah, I just think Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku aren't too dissimilar. I just think one gets a job done better than the other. But yeah, that's GG's. Good match. Alright, this video's a bit of a long one, but I completely forgot that I had like 2 extra matches to cover. Because, you know, I typically would do 8 replays, because this totals up to like 10 minutes, but I went a little overboard and got like 12. So, there's only this match and 2 more. But alright, I'll cut out any transformation sequences. Also, this poor dude, like, holy crap. Oh my god. Absolutely insane start by us. Like, I'm not even trying to, you know, suck myself off, but that was a really good start. I'm gonna skip at this point. I wonder why they made these transformations so long. I appreciate it, the fact it looks awesome, but like, there's gotta be a reason. Yeah, this guy could have easily came back. He has 3 skill stocks. Explosive Wave gives him a buff. Like, he very easily could have played a Raw Super. That's a very common occurrence with Daima Super Saiyan 4 players. They'll just shit out supers and be like, yeah, this'll land. Which is why I ranked him beneath Vegeta, because with Vegeta, there's actually a lot more skill expression in terms of shitting out supers. Because not only do you need more to actually, you know, use Rush 2, but his first super's a volley, so you really need to think about when you're gonna, like, actually land that before throw it out. Whereas with Daima Super Saiyan 4, adult specifically, you kind of don't need to worry about that. Unsurprisingly, he wanted to rematch, and I don't blame him. After the start of the last match, I would also want to run it back, see if it's possible to win. Another super counter, let's go. But yeah, I've been trying to get better at super counters. I think that's probably one of my biggest flaws at this game, is trying to actually, you know, consistently do super counters. I know they say, like, not everyone is able to do super counters consistently. And I get that, but at the same time, I kind of want to have that knowledge just in case. Oh yeah, let me, Alright, here we go. I want to have that... Okay. But yeah, I want to have that knowledge to be able to super counter anyway, get the timings down and stuff. I feel like that just makes me a more formidable player that way, no matter who I use, because super counters are universal. Everyone has a super counter. So to have that would really help bump up the value of these characters. Not really sure why this guy wasn't... Okay, this guy just launched that roar. It's really funny. For some reason, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna debuff myself and get free ultimate. Alright, this will be the final match. We're up against yet another Super Saiyan 2 Majin Goku, or Majin Saga Goku. Also, I got Clash. That Clash was sick. Very fun stat. I think one thing why Super Saiyan 2 Goku is more popular than Super Saiyan Goku is because of how quick his melee attacks are. Like, I did struggle actually landing super counters against Super Saiyan 2 Goku. He has a very speedy moveset. Revenge counter. I wish I was able to accept that. I had the stock, I just didn't realize he was going to go for that, like, that quickly. So we transform here. Let's cut it again. Alright, there we go. Also, if you're wondering, the Dokkan music is a mod I made. It replaces a bunch of the in-game soundtracks with Dokkan OSTs. Purely cosmetic, no beneficial, you know, like no advantage or nothing. So, yeah. That's literally it. Well, it's not like the report system even does anything in this game anyway. It's like you get two options. Trolling, harassment, I don't know, disconnection or something, and it's like other. It's like, how are we supposed to report modders? Oh, they're trolling. I don't get this game's report system. They need to fix that at some point. Roll ultimate, why not? Really, really hard to predict that ultimate at close range because it's so quick. Kind of a stupid mistake I made here though, using that, because now we get the defense debuff. But I kind of wanted to compromise that with the extra attack at the beginning. But then this guy did this, so it's like, yeah. Even with chip damage, look at the chip damage I did. I think it's also a reason why people play Super Saiyan 2 as well. Instant transmission. I mean, which is, it's weird, because a lot of other Gokus have it, so this specific one is very peculiar. But yeah, slam dunk with the basketball.
Sorry about that. Guess I'm still getting used to this new power.
But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. And I'll see you all in the next Dragon Ball Sparker Zero video. Peace out and goodbye.